Hey everyone, how's it going? Hope you're all doing okay. I am beat because I got family coming over tomorrow, so I spent all day cleaning. But it doesn't mean, we can't play a little bit of Vigi games at night. Why am I opening Steam? This game's not on Steam yet. Today we're playing Monster Rancher 3. We got a little bit more Monster Rancher 3 action today. I'm going to try and finish off the, oh, hold on one sec. Just realized something. I got 30 gigs free on the hard drive. That should be enough. Did I record the last couple tournaments? 28th, yes, 26th, yes, I did. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. Hope everyone's doing okay. Yeah, I got close Steam. I don't need that. But streaming on a Wednesday night. We're gonna do something yesterday, but then my voice really hadn't healed from the day before. And I had like a long ass day at work, so I got home and it's like, oh, my voice is like physically sore. I think I gotta like relax a little bit. And so we relaxed for one day. And now we're back into the blender of trying to get this tiger up and running. So I hope you're all ready. I'm on the wrong screen. There we go. I think we're still like a couple 100 points off on life and defense, right? Try and get this guy done, and then we might have to combine him into something else. I have a feeling his stats are not going to be where I want them to be exactly, but moreover, the problem is going to be getting enough stats here, getting enough levels on his techs, which I think could be an issue. Also, he has like no traits, which sucks. It'd be nice to get like Thunder Secrets or something to make this super powerful. So it might be a couple of Mons. But yeah, this is our boy. This is Canelo. My friends are showing me Guilty Gear Strive potato mode. There's like an ultra low setting where the game is like in 240p. Looks like garbage. What the fuck is this? But yeah, we got some Taiga action right now. What are we at right now? So life, power, defense have to go up. Life and defense is the big one. We want to enter some more tournaments too, actually. Brillia Grand Prix next week. We can do something with that. Just gonna ask his traits too. They're useless. We have like nothing right now. How much does the FPS have at that level? It's to let it run at 60. And I managed to get my PS2 up and running again. Now I can get back into Agianma's on the grind. Yeah, that was so cool to see someone else is actually gonna be speedrunning. Okay, I need life, power, and defense. We've been doing tornado. Just to give him the what for. Hey, he did it. That shit looks like a failure, but it's not. He's a little tired. Okay, maybe we don't do Brillia Grand Prix. Maybe we relax. The goofy animation. The fail is so similar. It's like he just lands with his feet up instead of his head up. It's I don't know. I'm not getting a lot out of this here, you know? Got close to a new case for the thing. But a gob of blue tack would works to help the lid closed. Oh my god. The things you gotta do to make the game functional. Speed in life, I don't need that. Life and speed, I don't need that. Speed, intelligence, defense. Okay, Kalaragi is definitely not the place. Life and defense is okay. Life and power is good too, though. Is life and power Digmoles? Hit moles. Power and speed. Alright. So I guess we go back to Blowfish? No, Blowfish is speed and power. Hey, Tentacle, how you doing? I don't think there's anything in Brillia. Brillia is like the worst training location. What do we got here? Int and power. This one is so funny. Life and speed with defense down. Yeah, I don't need any of those. I don't know, man. 1 M4 tournament away from beating 2DX? Hell yeah. That's sick. We gotta find an efficient way to raise his life, his power, and his defense, while only lowering, like, intelligence, hopefully, and then, you know, speed a little bit, but we can always put speed back up. Power and defense with speed down. Speed and power. This is fine, too. Even though I think it does mean we're gonna max out our power pretty quickly. And I am worried about raising my defense too high. Okay, he turned Super Saiyan. I don't know what happened there. That's fine, though. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Great job. Because what is it, 350? Do I still have the... No, it's duck and stats. Because it's 3,200, right? Calculator. Minus 950, minus 950. Gives you 300, right? If I go 900 speed... So 350 defense is like our end goal. So, raising my defense too much is a bad thing. The double great is pretty great, though. As expected. Super Saiyan Dog Super Saiyan, the worst name in the series. It's so funny that that's just what they went with. That's like a joke name, and they were like, yeah, okay, whatever. A little tired, eh? Yay. So if I want to go 350 defense, I probably don't want to do it while raising power. Unless there's a life and power one somewhere. I gotta find life and power somewhere. And check out Takrama again, I guess. Life and defense is, like, good, obviously. Life and speed is okay. You know, this is fine, because I do need to get the speed back anyway. Damn, 3 greats in a row? Hell yeah. I got retcon to Super Saiyan Blue, even Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan was hilarious. Or SSGSS, yeah. Great job. I'm gonna save here, because I'm pretty sure this is week 4. No, it's week 3, okay. I didn't need to save state. Okay. We'll rest them. That's the thing you can do. If your monster's gonna fail, you cannot force them to succeed. It's set at the beginning of the week. Though I think if I had rolled from the beginning of the last week, I would have been okay. Like, because I had saved the week prior. I'm not actually sure how that works, but either way. Life and power is, like, definitely the one I need, though. It kind of sucks that it's not, like, easily available. We still need to enter more tournaments as well because we want to get our sense up. Want to like DB Super, kind of worn out from seeing transformations and no new techniques. Honestly, I don't like Dragon Ball Z that much. Dragon Ball Z is like the whole series to me in my brain. Dragon Ball as like a series is just not something I've been like super into ever, really. I had friends in school when we were growing up who were really into it, and I was just kind of like, yeah, okay, that's a show that's on TV. Hey, hey Zephyr, how are you doing? Oh no, he lowered my intelligence. Good use of my Ran. Would have been good if my intelligence wasn't already at 1. More noisy halls, more training. I think my sense is up to B now. I wasn't fast enough to stop the noisy hall drain. That was such a cool trick that Lexi taught us the other day about how when your Ran is draining after you check a spot, if you open a menu, it like stops it from draining further, which is really cool. This fucking guy. Leech won't leave me alone. Yeah, it's pretty funny. You don't even need to like accept the spot. You just open the menu and it stops the number from rolling down. Dragon Ball's a good show when you don't take it very seriously. DBZ Abridged is probably the best way to watch it. I don't know if Abridged is the best way to watch it. That's not even like the real show. You mean Kai? Or do you mean like the actual YouTube series? So, see, like if I do that, there, now I have 183. And cut a little bit off. Defense up by a tiny bit. Alright. I'll take my 4 points in defense, thank you very much. Not many places it can be done, but where it's possible, it's useful. Sounds like it's big in Morks, right? Fortunately, Abridged is closer to the original manga than actual anime. I wouldn't know anything about that. Take your word for it. I think it makes larger areas more difficult to navigate because everything is more spread out. But in the smaller areas, you have areas to search that are like side by side. So you do one and then you immediately click on the other one and you get like no drain for it. Lexi was saying in Morks you can get all of it. You can get 3 noisy trainings with just the regular 200 smell leaf or whatever. He's sleepy now because of that damn evil slug, the evil leech. All right, we're gonna rest and then we're gonna make some money. Make some money and get some sense. I'm gonna have to make a decision soon though. If I want to keep Tiger, it would make sense to not actually raise my stats or my to raise my experience for my techs above level 4, because that's where the Tiger Force is sitting at. And if you copy main breed, well, I mean, it doesn't matter. When you have a heart that you give to another monster, it learns the technique that, you know, the previous monster had the most experience in. I literally can't dodge. Like, I don't know what's wrong with this game. I got fast footwork and nearly max speed, and I get hit by every attack. Does this get rid of my dizzy? It's a pretty good use of 9 guts. Bro. This game, like, legitimately hates me. Also, I was walking backwards while holding forward. I don't know what's happening to this game today, man. Can we dizzy him again? We did. Alright, time to finish him off. Damn! 450? Is that Wheel Me into Salmon? It is, yeah. Tritos and Zephyr. Oh, Zephyr lost? That's crazy. That's the one that's just got speed and power. Yeah, Cyroller is such a cool monster, man. This man's rolling. Keep on rolling, baby. A famous man once said that. Alright, I'm 0 for 3 on a move that's got, like, 73% chance to activate. There we go. I got my guard up. Here's the combo. Ah. Give me 70 guts. Do we get the dizzy? We do. Got him. Not enough damage, but yeah, that's pretty good damage. Make the 50 guts attack pretty much guaranteed to hit. Oh. Alright, relax. Tecmo ideas were so out there, yeah. We're just gonna run down the clock. You can't do nothing about it. No black hole for you. I think all the monsters they introduced in like 3 in advance are pretty good. I'm trying to think of ones I don't like. And I would say like maybe Octopi is like the closest I have to like disliking one of the monsters, but I'm pretty fine with it. So I've used that move 5 times and I've missed 4 of the 5 times. Oh, man. Okay, I did no damage. And that's got to be like 90% chance to hit. Canelo's not having a good season. Mayweather flashbacks. He's caught in the blender. He can't get out. What the fuck, man? Again, I've hit once and my shield procced once. Cool. Very sick. Love that for me. Okay. Dude, fuck off. Every time, man. Every fucking time. Like, every tournament I've had with this guy has just been like, what if you literally never hit fucking anything and your opponent hit all their attacks? But, like, it just keeps happening. It's crazy. Man, alright. That sucks. Just... That's gotta be, like, close to, like, 99% chance miss. Seems significantly more. No, it's just... I'm just being unbelievably unlucky. I don't know why. I don't know why it's been so rough. Alright, we gotta do this shit again. Whatever, we'll speed it up. I feel like Cancer Play RNG Simulator? Eh, it's not too bad. It sucks. Well, like, when it sucks, it feels bad, but... I don't know how else you would do a game like this. You'd have to have it be a fighting game if you didn't want to have RNG involved. I should have saved state before the tournament, though. Why can't I click there? Like, hello? There we go. When you can see the odd numbers, but rather just the 4 blocks. No, it definitely doesn't make it better. Folks, we did it. We got another Jade Orb. So it doesn't matter what we do. I like how last time it was a plant as well. So, you know, could have been worse. We could have not reset and not got the Jade Orb. So, it's okay. It all worked out. Failing a high roll will always suck in any RNG game, 100%. It will. You simply have to accept it, though. You simply have to accept that that's how the game works. And you can complain about it. You're still allowed to complain about it, but you gotta have a little bit of a sense of self-awareness about it, you know? Okay, so now it doesn't really matter. We can... That was, like, perfect scenario. If we want to get another Tiger, though Tiger Force really isn't doing much for me. I guess it is saving my ass a little bit, because some of these attacks would probably one-shot me. It kind of sucks that the animation's so slow. Like, I'm down 30 guts now. 0 to 60, he's going for the big one. No! Haha. It's my fast footwork to tank it with my face. Okay. He's pretty quick, too. They're like no damage. There we go. We got the Dizzy. Do we have 50 guts? Not quite. He won't die. Okay, that's still half my health with guard up. Oh no. Okay. Brioche? The mochi? Tongue licking? Alright, good way to start. That's been working out for us since the first match where it was quite bad. Mochi spray. I meant spraying. That's gross. Okay, I do like no damage. Mochiki. Alright, bud. Good crit. Good withering. Alright, that's pretty solid. We're in a good spot. Mochi any good in 3? I don't really know. Osama. He tried to smoosh me. Okay, charge. Taking the KO. Aren't you looking extra soft and sticky in this game? A little bit, yeah. I always liked how there's just like a purebred Mochi. Like, the strongest Mochi in the game before the post game in Monster Rancher 2 is just a purebred Mochi in rank A. And then in this game, it's the same. It's just a purebred Mochi, except he's in rank S. Alright, let's do this so we can survive a hit. And then we'll hang out. Also, this Durhan's got faster guts regen than I do. This Tiger's guts regen is actually like pretty bad. Comparatively, at least. Okay. I love that, man. How much damage are we looking at? 100? 100's not bad. Didn't really do much withering, though. That was the wrong move. But that's okay. We can kind of run down the clock with this. There we go. Now you're in my swamp. Dude, that's so funny for running down the clock. That was like 10 seconds at the end there. What's genuinely funny is that you can almost run down the entire clock with just that move, because it takes like 5 seconds per use and it only costs 9 guts. So you can burn, what, 40 seconds? Or, well, you can burn 20 seconds immediately. Same formula, good gains, Garbo text for Mochi. Rip. You love the title? We're Monster Rancher guys. The Costco guys are so funny, man. I saw behind the scenes of them like directing one of their shorts today, and everybody's like, "Oh, this is so weird! Like they're doing like retakes and like it's like, yeah, you think they nail that shit frame one? No, it's a fucking production. They're making money on it. They're gonna retake it if the first take's not very good." Okay, so I'm curious. Let's take a look at my text real quick. Okay, we got A cents. It would be weird if it stopped at A. So I think we're going to push and do a couple more tournaments and see if we can get to S. But I don't know if that'll work or not. Maybe Lexi knows offhand if it can get to S. Either way, we're kind of experimenting because we have not had good rolls as far as getting traits is concerned on this guy. So I'm not worried about getting everything in one shot. Also, don't forget, Loser Stays On tournament is next week. We got about 20 entrants for it, which is pretty cool. I think people were a little bit intimidated by it. It's using the NF3 tech ranking icon, so maybe as is possible. I mean, why not? Let's find out. Let's find out if it's possible. Yeah, the loser stays on tournament's gonna be a lot of fun. A lot of really terrible builds. You love to see it. Okay. Did I forget to save again? Fuck, man. Just started building the monster fort? Nice. Are you okay? I am okay. That was with guard up. I'm starting to think guard doesn't do anything. Do I save state here? Just in case? Because I forgot to... No, I did save before we started the tournament. I'm totally fine. It might be worth just resetting, but we'll see first. See if we can win it first. Did I have guard up? I thought I did. There's no way it did 600 damage through guard. Maybe guard is useless, I don't know. Doesn't seem useless with Hanger. It's a cool Naga, yeah. Naga's so goofy looking in this game, though. Oh my god. If my opponent's in no-show and loser stays on, do I lose or do I win? Oh my god. We haven't thought about it. Yeah, this is what charge is for. He won't stop. Get him. Get him, boys. I don't know what they did to Naga here and Joker. I actually really like Joker's design in 3. It's just not as good as it is in 2. I think, you know what? I'm not even going to say that. I do like Joker's design in 2 a little bit more. But I think the big problem with Joker in 3 onward is simply that he doesn't have any mixed breeds. In the advanced games, Joker looks cool because you can like kind of give him any color palette you want. Dude. Golem trainers only want one thing. And it's disgusting. And it's to kill my tiger. Okay, let's go for it. This should kill. Oh, he dodged. Okay, I see you. I see you. Not bad damage. Will this one kill? It'll probably be a little bit short. Oh. No, maybe not. So some of the mixes in advance never caught on. Well, I got bad news for you. Every single monster combo exists in advance. So they had to cut some of it from the other games. It is really cool in advance how it's just like, I want this monster as the main breed and this monster as the sub breed, and the game's like, okay, that exists. Hey, that's pretty cool. Does mean there's like 1,000 monsters in the game. Babylon. Don't say that you can't understand. I'm always gonna get hit in this fucking game. Alright, let's get rid of the Dizzy. Guard up says temporarily raises defense stat. If its percentage increase is probably only useful against low power. If it is percentage, then yeah, it might make sense to put more points into defense. Easy for advanced because just palette swaps, no actual design changes. Yeah. Okay, so he did 140. He did 136 there. Like, What? And I had more guts saved up? I don't know what's happening in this game. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Dude. I didn't mean to do that. Actual butt cheeks game. Game hates me every time I play it? Yeah. I mean, like, appears non-palette swap breeds. That's what I'm saying. That shit takes work. It sucks that they didn't do it for everything, but I do get why they didn't. What I don't get is why they didn't do it for Joker specifically. Good old PS2 startup screen. It's pretty good. So I am curious at how much guard actually pushes up defense now. Because he did 140, and then I used guard, and then he did 136, so it did like 0. The percentage is 0% bonus. Unlike that unholy sound the PS1 used to make, you didn't like the PS1 startup sound? I think you might be the only millennial on the entire planet who thinks that. The obnoxiously loud GameCube startup screen, that's a player error, because you can just change that sound to be 2 different things. A different dragon this time. Alright, let's get the force up. You know, same as it ever was. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, well, I've been hit by that 3 times. I've gotten dizzy 3 times. We got the force field up. Okay, good crit. I'm still losing, but we're in good shape. Another one will put me in the lead. Holy fuck, dude. There we go. We got him. It's okay. So I definitely needed that crit. In fact, PS1 could play music CDs was pretty cool. That's true. You guys are acting like the PS1 wasn't, like, a marvel of engineering. Like, actually, you know, it wasn't all bad. Well, the PS1 had some redeeming features. We're just swinging it. Alright, well, fuck me. Had over, what, 80% chance to hit that? It will never change. Okay, I needed R-Gate to lose there. That's good for me. Just not the startup screen? That's pretty funny. I think it's a pretty common opinion that it's an awesome startup sound. Wow. Yeah, if defense is the play, a little bit less life and more defense might be the answer for the build. Meaning that, you know, I'm kind of building wrong. Okay, I got a good lead in guts. Let's go for Tiger combo here. Is there a social media account called Awesome Sounds in Gaming? It also had video CD playback in some regions. That's like a VHS player in addition to a CD player. I didn't even know video CD was a thing. That's crazy. I literally never heard of that until right now. Okay, so I need to win this by knockout, or I lose the tournament. The plant with the blush on his cheeks is pretty funny. Okay. Holy fuck, man. Okay. Build up some guts. A pretty good spot. One more charge. See if we can get a dizzy. We're aiming for a dizzy. Oh, I don't need a dizzy. Okay, we did it. Wonder what's gonna happen first. Will I beat Monster Rancher 2DX or unlock Bajaro? I mean, you said you had one Major 4 left to do. Okay, so I've tied. We gotta do it again. With the dragon? Story of the PS production behind the PS1 is wild, where it started off as an attachment to a Nintendo system, and then they're like, actually, you know what, we're gonna make our own thing. The disk drive. It is a pretty funny story. Like, it's really interesting. There was a time where companies were like, let's all work together on stuff. And they're like, actually, we can just make our own thing. Our own thing could be cool, too. Mega Stomp. That's not as cool looking as Trample. You'll never convince me it is. Stop trying to convince me. Alright, he's dizzy. Now's the play. Wasn't enough, but good range for another Tiger Charge. Good combo. Croc was apparently going to be a Yoshi game, which is relevant considering the remaster has been announced. I didn't know that. That's pretty funny. They're just like, well, we have a green thing. Let's just make it a crocodile instead. Cool. We beat Rank S. My second time. What's really funny in this game is you don't need to beat Rank S before doing the Major 4 tournaments or fighting Ragnarok. The second time you do it. You do to unlock them the first time, and then once they're unlocked, they just become like regular tournaments in Rank S that you can do. As expected. Not gonna use more efficient storage system because piracy. Yeah, it's like the money we're losing on what do you call it, on the physical production of cartridges will instead be lost to piracy, and we don't want that. Yeah, I wonder if I can get it to S before the next tournament. They built the Super FX chip. Yeah. What was the story with, like, Star Fox 2? Like, I know they eventually put it out with that little Super Nintendo Mini thing. And I played it for like 20 minutes and I was like, Star Fox has never been my thing. Like, it's cool that this exists, but I don't need this. Okay, so maybe instead of life to 999, we just go life. I think that's what I did with my other guy too, right? We went lower on life and higher on defense. But then if I also have guard plus high defense, I think it might be pretty good. I need defense and power though, and I don't know where that is, or if that exists. I think the only place... There's defense and speed. The only place that exists is in GOAT. Or Swirlin'. Argonaut also did the Undisputed Best N64 song with Game Attached and Buck Bumble. I've never played Buck Bumble, but I do know the soundtrack. That's how good the soundtrack is. I think that's most people though, right? Like, it's not unrealistic that 20 years after the fact you would have heard the soundtrack. Almost 30 years at this point, jeez. Alright, well, failure's failure. Forgot the save state, so we'll just keep at it. GOAT big tournament coming up. Okay, I'll take the great. Greats are great. It's true what they say. I'm happy for you, brother. You did it. Also behind the PS1 ports, the first two Harry Potter games, so they're behind the PS1 Hagrid memes? Hell yeah. I played a little bit of the first Harry Potter game, like my friend had it. And it's like literally just like the first... Was it before the movie came out, or was it after the movie? But it's basically the same, the exact same plot as the first book. Alright. That's going pretty nice. It would be cool to get, max power. See you later, doofus. Let's go out for some frosty swirls. I need the thing that stops me from being tired. I already got the thing that stops me from being stressed out. We're at 60 grand. I need like double that. Or less? I forget. Maybe Lexi knows better than I do. I have like the second pot that like reduces fatigue, but I don't have the third one. If I sell the second one, can I use that money for the third one, or is the cost of the second one like associated in the upgrade? Oh my god, really? Look at this guy. What's his clown music? First day here? Okay. You know, I'm mad about... Fuck it. He had 100 speed. That's like a... We literally had like 99% chance to hit. Honestly, same. We'll try it again. We'll do it live. To upgrade, you need the full cost of the item, which you will then offer to give you the previous item's cost back afterwards. Okay, so if I were to sell it as like a way to pay for it, like that makes sense, right? Or oh wait, does he give you the full cost or like the sell cost? Because obviously the full cost is better. Okay, how much do I get with 80 cents? 74? It's not bad. Sale cost? Wow. Okay. So if I want to get it as quickly as possible, it makes sense to sell the level 2 item first. Right. Oh, I'm like wandering. But not all who wander are lost, because I know exactly where I'm going. This corner. This is the noisy corner. 74 is like not bad. But it would be nice to get it up to S rank if possible. See if we can maybe get closer to like 100 per. How did it not level up again? It's crazy. Ugh, another fight. Come on. Leave me alone. This guy again? I'm gonna beat your ass. There you go. I'm sorry, Poncho friend. Poncho being able to get those eyebrows is pretty sick. I think it's only Shaluncho that can, though. I would definitely get eyebrows for my boy. I think it's ran out. Watch millennials yap about millennial area video games warms my heart. This is why I love this channel. That's all we talk about here. We're just old. Okay. It's level 3, and it's about halfway, so that's not bad. We have a tournament. Tornamente. It'd be cool to get S. And then I don't really have to do tournaments anymore. But I do want the money regardless, so... we'll do them anyway. I gotta fight Ball Nash. That's me. This fucker doesn't miss either. He's got such a funny moveset. 2 bit techs and then the jumping stabs, and that's it. Twin legs. Wow. That was 1 leg. Oh, we're doing foolery now. Guess we're making circles. The whirlwind. Oh, it's rolling slash. Okay. This probably won't kill. I was being modest. 97? Not bad. I really wish I was able to see monster resistances, because knowing that they have inborn resistances now is like, it's nice, but it's also kind of driving me crazy, because, you know, I want to see the resistances. I want to see the numbers. I want to make a show for Nick Jr. That's an old reference at this point. That's early pandemic. Okay, we got our guard up. So now we'll only take 900 damage from everything. Hey, Goat, how are you doing? You're at work? Well, making money. Could be worse. Oh, we missed those. Okay, I see how it is. There we go. You can make a show for Nick Jr., just don't put Poncho feet in it? Oh my god. I don't even think he has feet, so I think we're safe. Fuck, man. This is actually a little bit goofy. No way. Alright, we're fine. Let me in. Let me in. It's been 4 years since that mess. Oh, that's not even the right reference, but it's been about that, yeah. No. I wanna show a Nick Jr. as a song by Nick Lutzko. I got brains and a good sense of humor. Not crazy. I'm not a loser. I had a lizard, but I lost him in the sewer. I wanna show on Nick Jr. A tsunami? This motherfucker. He's like incredibly dead. Oh no. I will simply never dodge when I need to. Ah, Mamma Mia. You hate to see it. Unless you're watching me, in which case you probably love to see it. Oh wait, did I save state? I save stated. We're good. We'll do it again. Made a co-op game called Extraction that kind of had the spirit. It was a good concept that felt like as it was trend chasing. It's funny because we were talking about this in the Discord the other day, actually. How there's just been like a litany of indie games lately that are like getting like a ton of press in like magazines, and people are like, dude, this shit rocks. Like, you should go play this. And then they just fail because, you know, they're not like... What do you call it? Like, they're not roguelites. Is it just game over if you lose a tourney? No, but that's... The way this tourney works is it's specifically like there's like a big boss at the end of it. And, but yeah, the whole article is just about how everybody's always... Like, consumers are always like, I want the new thing. Why won't anybody make anything new? Why is it always just roguelites? And then people are like, oh, okay, well, here's like 1,000 new games that are all pretty cool. And they're like, I'm gonna get the Balatro game, but Mahjong? I'm gonna get that instead. It's like it really comes down to, most of the time people don't actually know what they want. Consumers are like not good at identifying what they like, and like en masse. Maybe at an individual level, you or I or someone else might have a better idea and be like more in tune with it. But as like a wider societal trend, people are not good. You kind of have to tell them what they want. It's okay to like old stuff, right? But that's not really what the article was about. The article was about people and how there's like this vibe about like, I want something new. Like, I'm tired of all this other stuff. Give me something new. And then those people just don't actually interact with new media. They just want the same thing over again. And that's fine. It's just like they're maybe not cognizant of what it is they want. It's like it's totally fine to just like not be in touch with and like not really have the ability to express what it is you want in a game or in media or whatever. And I don't know, it's just fascinating to me, because it's the same way in music, right? All these people will tell you that they know how to like pick the next big artist and this and that, and it's so rare that it happens. And a lot of the times the people at the top who are like able to pick winners consistently picked a couple of winners early on in their career and now just have so much fucking money behind them that, you know, they can self-fulfilling prophecy their way to success by just dumping money into something that's, you know, gonna be okay otherwise. It's not like nobody really knows what's gonna pop off next, and people like to pretend that like they can see forecasts and they know what's up, but a lot of the times it's just made up. A lot more people would be rich if like it was possible to like pinpoint that shit, you know? Perfect example is the fact that fucking Marvel movies are all bombing now. Like, you think like any individual person has more money and industry info than the machines at Disney? And they can't figure it out. Because here's the thing that people like to talk shit about stuff like Disney and bigger studios is like, they don't really care about making something good. They just want to make money. And that's 100% true. But the thing that people forget is that making something good often is the easiest way to make money, right? So they're putting out stuff that they think is going to generate a lot of income that people are going to enjoy, and they're just wrong. They just simply don't know, because nobody does. Disney's on a big hick of saying like talent doesn't matter, only IP. And you know, maybe they're right. I don't know. I think it's easy to look at recent failures and go, yeah, obviously they don't know what the hell they're talking about. But, you know, it's very easy to say they don't know what they're talking about as someone who's never been in that position. So, you know, I don't want to add fuel to that fire. I also don't think you owe anything to the corporation. It's fun to just talk shit about them, right? So we're not like wringing our hands about like, oh, don't be too mean to Disney. Like, I don't give a shit. You can be as mean as you want. My point is more so about how, especially in anything that is like entertainment or arts related, being able to pick winners is very difficult. And being able to predict what the next big trend is basically a crapshoot. And the people who are right most of the time are batting like 50%. They're not significantly more likely to get it right than I am by flipping a coin, which is crazy to think, but it's just that the times they have been right have been the really profitable times. So, you know, it's like going 50-50 or like putting it all on black every single time on roulette and ending up with like a 60% win rate. It's like, You didn't know it was gonna land on black. You just happened to get it fit a little bit more often than, you know, what was expected. I think the thing that like really sold me on that idea was I was reading this autobiography of this one guy. I don't remember. This was like 12 years ago. But it was a Wall Street type guy, you know, investment banker. And he had this like rival. And the two of them were like known for like thinking the other guy was like the dumbest dude on the planet. And this was like written years after the fact, so it was a little bit more amicable at this point. But like in the 80s, they were like, no, that other guy, don't listen to anything he says. Listen to me. Look how much money I've made. But the other guy said the exact same thing. And what's funny is they were both wrong about 50% of the time, but it's just the things that they went in on, like in a big way, like paid off for them to the point where it was like more gains than losses. And so, you know, it's just really funny how it works out like that sometimes. These two guys with the exact opposite ideas on how to invest your money both made a shit ton of money. Like, I don't know. Pirate Software has a statement on this kind of thing that makes a ton of sense. Basically, businesses that make one big thing that would have failed would have bankrupted them, but if it succeeds, they make the mistake of thinking they have to keep going bigger. That just makes a perpetual cycle where one failure will kill you. Yeah, I think the goal a lot of the time is you make those risky plays like not particularly often. You do it pretty sporadically, and you do it sporadically is maybe the wrong word. You do it with intention, but you do it at a longer interval. So it's not big project to big project. It's big project into a bunch of like low-key shit that's like, you know, this is probably going to make some money. Everyone's going to keep their jobs. We'll be able to throw some in the coffers. And then we spend all that money we made on the big thing again. It's actually true in everything, especially stocks. It's really funny to like, even in Monster Rancher, where me and Sam, who's like, me and him are like probably the best two Monster Rancher battle card players, and we have like pretty diametrically opposed opinions on stuff, but we both like keep winning everything. Like every event I've ever run. So it's like, who's wrong? I don't know. He beats me in a lot of game 2s and 3s, but I wipe the floor with him in a lot of game 1s, so it's that's a nice way to say I lose a little bit more often than I win, but with my base deck, I'm winning a lot more often. I also have literally never lost to anyone in a tournament except for him, and he's lost like a couple of rounds to other people. So it's hard to say who's right and who's wrong, but it's possible that we both are, and it's just that where we hedge our bets and where we go big are like the points that matter, where it's like he can say I'm wrong about this thing that I think is true, but that's an idea I'm not like hyper invested in. And then same thing for me. Another thing that I'm like, I go all in on, I say he's wrong for doubting me, and he's like not like super into his side, like he doesn't believe it with his chest. And so, and I think it, like same thing with stocks, right? Most infamous example was the legendary stock degenerate Bill Hwang. $5 billion lost in one day guy. Amazing. Well, we were talking about it the other day with the Elon Musk poker strategy of just going all in every time until you make your money back. This shit's so funny, man. Like, that's a fun anecdote, right? If you know the guy and you're like, yeah, man, I was playing poker with him one time and he was doing this and it was pretty funny, and then he eventually won all his money back by going all in every time like that. And to have like a bigger takeaway from that is like certifiably insane. To be like, yeah, that it's proof that he's like a god of like being able to understand risk. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Not everybody's able to do that. If you have unlimited resources, the game becomes easier, yes. So DLC was such a huge advancement for video games. DLC can be a bunch of little projects that don't take a ton of effort while you work on the next big thing. Yeah. You can charge $20 for a new skin. You can sell a new mount that's functionally identical to the old mount, but has a different body, and print $1 billion. Okay, we're starting to get into it a little bit. We're starting to hit our stride. It took us until rank S, but... But yeah, I don't know. Whenever I have an idea about anything, or like I feel like I have expertise on anything, I try to temper it like in my brain, even though I don't say it out loud, that this is what I believe to be true, like based on my current understanding. You know, I don't preface every single opinion I have with that, but I think keeping it in your mind that it's like there's always more to learn is like... It's just worth remembering, right? That like you're not at the end yet. So whether that be about like the stock market or Monster Rancher or anything. I'm gonna die. Oh, I survived it. That's pretty cool. That could have been way worse. How the fuck did that hit though? Also, this guy's got like really bad resistance to fire. But I don't have any fire attacks. Some good damage. We're gonna swing it. Is this gonna be enough? 256, not enough. He's living. I don't like it. Okay, we dodged it the second time. Now, I know that I know nothing, Socrates. We remain ignorant on so many things. There's always a lot more to learn, which is a good thing. I think my favorite thing in like to like view as an outsider is whenever anyone is like arguing about anything online and they're like, no, idiot, didn't you know it works like X, Y, and Z? And my first thought is like, did you know that, or did you look it up on Wikipedia after reading the first tweet and now you're being judgmental about someone else being wrong? Because that shit happens all the time. It's like, actually, you got the date wrong and this and that. And it's like, you didn't fucking know that. Like, who are you trying to convince? You didn't know this shit. Guy who only watches anime, like, you didn't know the history of Corn Futures in 1923? Like, I don't know why I said Corn Futures, but I don't know. You're not an expert on ancient Roman construction techniques, like Corn Futures with the K. Korra Syndrome? That's pretty good. Isn't Korra like paid now? He does know about that if you watch Spice and Wolf. I don't know who that is. Let me Google it and then show you a better YouTuber you should be watching instead, idiot. How did you know about Spice and Wolf, but you didn't know about this other guy? Look at this guy recommending Spice and Wolf. Philistines over here. Anime about economy. Specifically a lot of agriculture regarding Corn Future discussion. That's so funny. I thought it was just like a YouTube channel. Joan of Arc is Noah's wife. It's true, I have heard that. I'm a big fan of We're gonna feed him the peach. He hates the peach, but it's quite nutritious. The Clone High episode where Joan of Arc pretends to be a man, and her name's just Jeanne d'Arc, which is Joan of Arc in French. Jeanne d'Arc. Okay, we can do some more stats. Jeanne d'Arc. I miss Clone High, man. Way back in the 1980s. Secret government employees. That's like a perfect show. That might be like the most perfect season of like animated TV outside of like The Simpsons. You'd be hard-pressed to convince me something else is better. Monster Rancher guys, of course we love Clone High. Did you know the CIA introduced Monster Rancher into North America to reduce autistic teen crime rates? Were they that high that they had to make a middling game series? Monster Rancher is so funny because, like, the games everyone likes are, like, to an outsider, identical. And the games that the people don't like are, to the outside, still pretty identical. But, like, the series has, like, more misses than hits at this point. This motherfucker. So I feel looking at Pokemon. I mean, Pokemon is, like, literally the exact same thing. Okay, we're looking for a rank S sense here. See if my Spidey sense is tingling yet. It's not yet. It might not get to S, but, might as well try. I think the last point is debatable. For sure. But, like, Explorers is, like, fun, but, like, not really a great game. Hop About is, like, actual garbage. Evo is, like, not a great game. 4 is, like, probably fine. Like, I would play 4 over a lot of other games, but that's more so because I like Monster Rancher, not because I think the game is particularly good. You have My Monster Rancher, which is like hot dog ass. You've got the 2 failed MMOs. Line Monster Farm is, you know, a lot of people enjoy it, but it's not for me. Yeah, there's 2 MMOs. My Monster Rancher is the worst one? Oh, for sure. But then you compare that to, you got 1, 2, 3, Advance 1 and 2. UKMR, you got 6 games? So it's about half and half. Mine turning out to be pretty faithful to the series. Yeah, in that it's fucking RNG hell, except this time money's attached to it, so, you know, love that. I think Line is, like, fine, right? Like, there's nothing inherently wrong with it. It's just, this game already gets me tilted as it is. I'm not going to spend money on it. The brain rot's not that thick. My Monster Rancher was the most depressing game I've seen back then. It was, like, legitimately, like, soul-crushing, yeah. My issue with the line is getting cheesed by every golem ever. Brother, let me tell you about a little game called Monster Rancher. We both abstained from spending money on it. You know what's crazy? The only reason I abstained from spending money on it is that I could not figure out how to spend money on it. I tried to set up a Google account in Japan, and I made a fake address and all this shit. And they're like, cool, we need a picture of your driver's license. I'm like, okay. Oh, yes, MMR, the top Trumps game that also shared an acronym with the infamous triple vaccine. Yeah. Yeah, man, I hate MMR. Don't clip that out of context. That was enough? Hell yeah. Yeah, that's the boy pixie. They made a pixie who's a boy in this game. The weirdest part of the line was when they asked proof of your COVID vaccine or they wouldn't let you play. That's true, I heard that happened. I remember when Line came out. When it dropped and we figured out how to get it on QApp and all that shit. I was at work, and so I downloaded it while I was on site, and it was like for like... It was pretty solemn. It was like... I don't want to say it was a memorial service, but it was like in memoriam of someone. And I'm there like downloading the game, like running the soundboard. School Pixie versus better than the boy Pixie. Alright, I think we might be stuck at A cents. I don't know if it's going to get higher than that. But either way. We got a lot of money. We're making a lot of money. Yeah, this definitely isn't going to be the final Tiger. We're going to re-roll on a new guy for stats and stuff. But I might do that off stream. That might be like a fun thing I do when I'm like bored at home. I would be interested in getting a Tiger that has like good defensive stats though. Or good defensive traits rather. Good res. Good in media res. Monster Rancher 2 beaten Blue Kato did the job? Yeah, he does that. Congratulations. Why does my expedition guy look like an exiled Smurf? He does. Moochie does kind of look like a Smurf. I like how all the techs in this game have different like levels. Like some max out at like 4, some max out at like 6, some go to 8 or 10, and then there's like one tech in the game that goes to 11 for no reason. Don't know why I called him Mushman. Mushman's pretty good though. Turn that shit to 11. Turn that experience to 11, baby. 80? I'll take 80. That's sick. Larry's not nice to him? No, she got him in the friend zone. Oh yeah, for those of you who like don't know much about Monster Rancher 3, Flaria is supposed to be a child. And then they just chose to age her up. Instead of like making her 6 years old. But they didn't change any of her voice lines. So all of her voice lines, or sorry, not voice lines, but all of her like text and dialogue is like the same as if she was a child. So it makes a little bit more sense when she's like beefing with like the 2 toddlers. You're like, why is she so mad at these like literal 4-year-olds? And it's because that's her too. Okay, I keep getting intelligence up, which is not good. We're gonna have to lower that. I got so many pretty flowers. I mean, I'd be beefing with 4-year-olds. Like, fuck that. Don't come to my house. Get out of here, kids. What are you doing? Monkey Puncher, still haven't finished it. Yeah, it's, I do have to go back and finish the post-game stuff. Hot tournament. Okay, so getting 80s is not bad. Really look forward to that. I missed that game already. Yeah, I haven't been streaming much lately. It's going to be like kind of tough for the next couple of months to stream consistently 3 days a week because I'm working a lot more hours. So, you know, sometimes I just get home and it's like, damn, I'm beat. I still try to make it work when I can, but like yesterday when I got home, it was like 7, almost 7. And then like I had to eat and then do dishes and also my voice hurt. So I was like, did I push through? He's a little stressed out. Do we have any stress items? I don't think we do. We'll give him sap. Went halfway into the post-game tournament. Later, monkeys are tricky to beat. How's my throat? I'm feeling better. It still, like, is dry, but we're doing okay. Oh my god, I should have saved. Here, if I save here... I wonder if I'll be able to reload traits. God, I hate how long this is. This is such a long sequence. Yes, I get it. He's taller now. And by taller, I mean the camera angle just dropped a bit. Okay. To Chicken Festa. Resists heat? Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna reload here. Because I'm just curious to see if... after the beginning of the week, it can reroll. We'll learn. Okay, maybe not. Either way. That's fine. Resist heat is good. Having the fire resist is pretty solid. I think this is the last Festa I do. You know what? I'm not even going to do it. I still have to raise my stats, right? Yeah, my stats are still not too great. We'll have a chance to do more tournaments. Dude. If you're gonna fail anyway, I guess we'll do the tournament. Okay. It's nice that we do enough to one-shot most of the monsters now. Yeah, let's go fast forward. Oh, we stunned them. One day that move will hit. That pretty crappy move. I missed it so many times. I'm debating just getting something else instead at this point. Oh, okay, he's just gonna dodge everything. I see how it is. At your parents' house at the moment, they have no internet and you're watching without sound on mobile. I'm happy to be here for more Monster Rancher 3. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Alright, Zealous. Stray bolts. He tried it. Let's get the force going. It's such a long animation, man. No stun? Not nice. Haha, it was enough. No grit in this game is kind of nice. I like how they did the status effects in this game. I just wish there was a little bit more differentiation between them. They didn't feel all similar. Okay. I need him to swing, Why's that got such a good chance to hit, man? I need him to swing the big one. Not Wingstorm. Okay, we actually dodged it. That's crazy. And the Wing Blade. Okay, here's the combo. Tiger Charge, do we get the Dizzy? We do? Alright, now you're dead. $700 damage on the crit, holy shit. Bam. Lexi, if you're still here, what's Tiger's Guts rate like normally? Because this guy seems like pretty slow, or at least like in the middle. I keep running into stuff that I swear I should be faster than, and the Guts rate seems pretty bad. Ah. It should be enough. With the crit, yeah. With the crit, it's enough. Okay, well, another tournament down. We do gotta drop our int at some point, but it's not the end of the world because, like I said, we're probably not gonna stay with this guy. We're gonna keep Tiger, but maybe do a different breed. It's on the bad end of middling? Damn, that sucks. Human dog saying good job erasing his thumb. Thank you, man. Very kind of you. Appreciate the support, as always. Man, I am kind of beat today. I spent all day cleaning because I got family coming over. And, like, I spent, like, a long time cleaning the bathroom. You know, you always do, like, you scrub, you clean up. But today I spent, like, 3 hours, like, getting in all the grooves and making sure everything was, like, spotless. And so it looks nice. It looks better than it did the day we moved in. But also, I'm just, like, spent all day breathing in chemicals and shit, and like my brain's not in it anymore. Okay, we're still A cents, so I think A might be the cap. We've done like 6 tournaments at A and it hasn't gone up. Unless it just takes a lot to get above that. A battle in 4 weeks. This will be good for the next Tiger, though. We had a Baku first, right? So it gave us a good chunk of life, and then we like really didn't raise our life at all. Next tiger, so many tigers. So I want to have this specific tiger loadout for a competitive build. I don't really like Somersault the more I play it. I think Tiger Charge is fine. Somersault feels kind of crappy. Might even be worth just not getting it at all. Just having 3 techs. I wouldn't have anything in slot 1 then. He'd be using Tiger Force a lot more often. That might not be a good idea. We'll have to think about it. But I think Tiger Force is probably a pretty interesting idea for a build. I'm gonna go with... Let's just do this. A little bit of a lighter drill. Stats up a little bit. Now we do a tournament, then we rest after. We're still doing the tournaments because we still want to make money. Alright, we gotta fight Albatross first. Hell yeah. I'm an Albatross fan. I love this build. Look at this build. Even stats, no life. I don't care. I'm gonna no life this build. That's what he said. That's true. He said that to me. Also, explosion in this game. Is it called duck bomb or egg bomb or something like that? But it costs 60. Grupus is the slowest. Dalphi and Nymph tied for 3.9. Who is Grupus? What the fuck? Dalphi's the Octopi. And Nymph is a Pixie, I'm guessing. I don't know offhand. I just know Dalphi is the duck Octopi. Also, wow, charge kill there. Grupus is a question mark dragon? Oh, okay. It makes sense that it's a dragon. Wait, which dragon is that? Is it like the Chinese dragon? With like the nunchuck wing dragon? No, I don't think it's the nunchuck wing dragon. That's not the first one. Exciton. I'm not gonna do any damage against this guy. I'm just gonna let him swing though. B-Rock's pretty cool. A 100 damage? That's not bad. I'm okay with that. I just love that Grupus is the slowest. Ah, okay. Good damage. And then we got almost enough guts. We can swing again. Yeah. Yeah. Fairly generic looking, only distinguishing feature being it has teeth down its front. Is it the... Oh, okay, I know what one you're talking about, yes. Yeah, so the gap in slowest to fastest is not as big as it is in the other games, because 2 per second would be equivalent to 15 guts rate in Monster Rancher 1, and 3.94 would be equivalent to 4? It was 8? 9? Like 8.5. Yeah, it'd be 8.5. I guts rid of 8.5. So nothing's as fast as even Pixie in Monster Rancher 2, let alone Metal Nerf. That's pretty neat. That's good to know. Sometimes you wonder what Tecmo's thinking with the names. They're simply not. Hey Freya, how are you doing? Okay, Monster is doing pretty good. He's a little sleepy. Are we still A cents? Yeah, I don't think we're getting above A, but that's okay. Coro Pandora. I mean, the working theory for that is that it's a corruption of Scolopendra, which is a type of caterpillar. You have a headache? I feel that. Blame crunching yourself? You shouldn't crunch yourself. Sounds painful. Alright, our stats are seeing a drop off now. But we can get them into a pretty good spot. It's his birthday! Happy birthday, Canelo. Color Pandora sounds even sillier to you? Yeah, but that's just the English. Oversea and sand. Canelo is the man. The best in the land. I don't know why it's so delayed in this game. I'll sing it again next year. Want to get back-end stuff done for your project? Yeah, that's how I'm feeling about the galley video right now. Fun fact, it will not be out in 2 days. Or 3 days. I'm hoping to have it out next week. It's just, you know, with work and the family stuff and everything, it's just been like, ugh. It's too much to, like, invest into that as well. Flaria always a child in the JP version? I think so. I don't know if they aged her up in the Japanese version as well. And we just have, like, the beta version. Like, access to the beta version. But, she was a child originally, at least. I suppose that's true for everyone. If you think about it. I can need you to toss you a question about this project when you're not streaming. Cool. You was a child once too? That's crazy. Big if true. Can't stay for long. Want to pop in and say what's up? Well, you just did, so mission accomplished. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing okay, Catnip. Fuck. You know what I just realized for tomorrow? I have quite a long day. My sister's coming to hang out for the day. We got to go to the funeral tomorrow, or the day after. And she's coming down tomorrow to hang out for a bit. And I'm working like 8 a.m. to midnight tomorrow. So she'll be hanging out with Tiana instead. I'm stuck. Oh, I'm going this way. Lexi, when I found out that SoftBank was like, they like made guides and did like I didn't know what SoftBank did. I thought SoftBank was literally like a bank in Japan. And so when the first Monster Farm line collab was with SoftBank, I was like, because the first collab in line was with SoftBank, and it was a tiger that had like Terminator gear on it, like guns and shit, and like lasers. And so I was like, oh, they got a bank enforcer. Tiger here to uphold capitalism at its highest. And then it's like, no, it's not a bank at all. Humans do age in Monster Rancher? Only some. Do you remember the Black Dynamite bit If I Was a Children once? Hush up now, child. Your mom is crazy. What's the name of this game? This is Monster Rancher 3 for the PS2. Oh, the hard question. Do I keep the Jade Orb? Hey, it's the Urchin guy. How's he doing? We need a name for him. This guy here. What's he up to? What has he seen? Or the Aquabid? I don't think we need that. Let's go say hi. Hello, brother. Oh, it's the PNG fish. They're in the way. Hello, PNG fish. Gotta love Bill Borden, eh? Bill Borden is the name of my landlord. He's like falling into the dirt. It's deep dirt. Where is he going? Called him Oddish? I mean, that's fair. I get it. You can definitely see it. But now that there's an Urchin Pokemon, I feel like it's less accurate now than it was 20 years ago. Leech has to show up on my last one every time, man. Have some fish. It looks like it doesn't care. I don't even care. I don't even want to be here. I like how this raises my damage and my withering and my crit. That's definitely more worth it than something like this. Yeah, this boosts crit by 2. I think having this at max level would actually be pretty good. It's just where it is right now is not amazing. The high crit chance is probably pretty handy dandy, you know? Yeah, so I'm not going to do any more officials because they take a long time. It's only 5 grand. Lowers my monster's lifespan. We'll just do the big 10 grand tournaments. It is less money overall. Keep at it. With the things you can say to your monster in this game, it feels like... Dude, okay, he's old as shit now. Keep at it. Also, like, nutrition is just like a random bar at the bottom, but nutrition in this game is like so much more complicated. They're hiding so much from you. I think probably to the benefit of the game, because you don't need like an iron and like a protein meter beside your monster. It's fine for those things to be hidden. Poor thing, maybe too stupid to realize it is failing. Isn't my intelligence like 0? Yeah, you make a good point. Monster Rancher 3, out of all the games, is probably my favorite casually. Because, like, 1 is pretty simple. This has, like, a little bit more going on. 2, I can't really play casually. It's very hard to play casually. This still has a little bit of a novelty to me. And also, it's just like, it has more to do in the day-to-day stuff without being overbearing like a Monster Rancher 4, where every week takes like 4 minutes. And it's like, oh, my monster is 2 years old? I've been playing for 14 hours. Magnots. I love all the hanger designs in this game, man. They gave him little skis. That's so cool. I'm happy for him. Okay, we're guarded up. We're stanced up. Indestructible. Beeman? I don't think so, brother. We can simply go again, or we can go super big because it's funny. I like raising multiple friendos in Monster Rancher 4, plus it's neat how the menus actually hint to what their favorite foods and items are. Sorta. I mean, there's like 4 different bars. Instead of just having things that are like going up and down, it's like, this has arrows to the left, but there's a lot of them. But this one has arrows to the right, but there's not many. And it's like, what the fuck do the arrows mean? Why is it like this? Algestis. Alright. Hey, Arcade Not, thanks for the follow. Giga Shuta. I dodged it. That's pretty good for me. I'll take it. Rayfield. Oh, you spend 11 guts on yours? Fool that you are. I spend 9 guts on mine. Except you have like 600 defense or 500 defense. We both have guard up. Nobody's doing any damage. Not today. Yeah, I did a good chunk. He's dizzy. Now we finish him off. Oh no, the Mega Blade! I survived. Okay, we're good. We did it. Never get over how this badass Joker, question mark, I raised Monster Rancher 4, had a massive sweet tooth and was timid as hell. What's the Joker? Is it the graffiti one? Oh no, there I know the one you're talking about. Like all of its like limbs are like floating. Even more so than like Joker. The one from the Godsmack CD. Yeah, that doesn't help me, but I do know what one you're talking about. I think the craziest like it was probably intended, but it wasn't like a special monster that I ever got off of a CD. That wasn't like, you know, Happy Mask off of Millennium, or Here Comes Mr. Domino and Domino, or something like that. Was Creed's Human Clay gave me a Muddy Gel in Monster Rancher 2. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. That must have been on purpose. Oh, it's 100%. Lexi, I got bad news for you. It's not 76. it's worse than that. Oh no. Never had a chance to play Monster Rancher 3. How would it compare to the others? It's different. There's no combination in this game, which is something that, you know, a lot of people at first glance are like, oh, that sucks. But what they did instead was 20 years before Pokemon, you have like regional variants. There's like 5 different locations where you can raise your monster. And say you have a tiger. You know, tiger, you can see here with the little snow icon here in the mountain. He belongs to the mountain area. If you were to feed him a lot of a local food when you were training there, say you were underwater, yeah, like in the underwater area I'm in right now, if I were to feed my tiger a bunch of shellfish, he could turn into this guy. And it changes their stat gains a little bit, their guts regeneration rate, like all that kind of stuff. People do it mostly just for the visual effect. Is the tournaments good in this game? Yeah, they're pretty cool. You get extra points for a KO. Sounds a bit weird, but nice. It's very different in that sense. If you're only used to like Monster Rancher 1 and 2. But, you know, it's very charming. And the game is probably the best looking Monster Rancher game. If you're talking about in like 2024, whatever year it is. Monster Rancher even comes up with the Alolan Raichu. I know, that's what I'm saying. We got Robo-Dog, too. That's the SoftBank dog. Also played 1, 2, and 4 in the GBA titles. Never found this title in retailers back in the day. Yeah, it's a thing that a lot of people complain about is they think the game is boring or easy because there's no skill stat in this game. Speed affects your accuracy and your evasion. So it is a little bit more streamlined than Monster Rancher 1 and 2 and 4 and, you know, every other game. It's only got the 5 stats. And so people will complain about it being too easy or whatever, but realistically, whenever, and especially in competitive play, people would be like, oh, there's not as many different builds you can make because, you know, you always have to invest heavy in speed and this and that. And the thing that's really funny is that that's literally how competitive works in every other game too. You always have to invest heavy in speed. You always have to max out your skill. So, you know, it's not much different. What is this Monkey Puncher streamer doing playing Monster Rancher now? I know I fell off. I'm sorry. Yeah, Sense is still A. I think A is the max. That's cool though. We're getting like 80, 70 to 80 per, so that's not too bad. I think we just go to max power, get defense as high as we can, and then if we want to do the same build again, our goal is going to be to get defense up to like 600, I think. Instead of 300 life, or 300 defense and 999 life, we might do like 500 and 600 or something. Did I do the math right there? No, I didn't. Like 600 and 600. Because with guard up, it'll boost our defense quite a bit. Not in loser moves on. That's true. But yeah, this game does a lot of things that like Monster Rancher 1 and 2 didn't do, that are like fun both casually and competitively. Like the way you get techs is a little bit more complicated. It's not easy if you don't know what you're doing. If you do know what you're doing, it's actually very, very simple. In Monster Rancher 2, you need to like go into battles, and use the attack 50 times to get the next tech in the chain and stuff like that. In this one, you basically give a special secret boss monster guy an item, and then he teaches you an attack. And the way you get the items is different. You can find some on an adventure, you can get these 4 in tournaments, and then these 4 here are like super special and like kind of rare. You have different fatigue and stress are the enemies of beauty, dry skin. You know, you make sense there, that's fine. But yeah, you have all these different stats and like traits that you can like focus on. My boy's chunky. I think we have some diet herbs. Lexi, there is form in this game, right? But it's like not as crazy. It's like 5% or something. I might be making it up. Monster Rancher traits are fun. They had them in advanced games as well. This game also has a lot of like different types of attacks that weren't available in the other games. Like for example, there's like status effect attacks, and there's stuff that is like Zahn has an attack that literally just moves you from slot 4 to slot 1 for free. For 1 guts, you basically get to, say your opponent has like pushed you away, you can just press the button, all of a sudden you're up in their face again. There is form. Not certain on the defense modification though. It's probably worth it to like not invest in it until we know what the numbers are. Color Pandora has an attack that cuts his life by half to give him maximum guts, or 50 guts rather. Like there's some pretty cool attacks in this. A nothing personal, kid button. He's literally got a teleports behind you attack. He's getting old. I think we're going to stop trying the hard shit at this point. Keep at it. We can try boosting our power and our defense. The problem is that the defense gains on this guy are pretty bad. It's understandable. So the more we can boost them, the better. Basically, every stat I've been trying to raise except for power is really awful on this guy. Except for speed, sorry. Jesus, dude. Really? Fuck. Alright, whatever. Psh. There's some lifespan manipulation elements in this game. Is the durable items from the shop. Those are the main ones. If you get the 2 big ones, basically, it's like 2 rests, or 2 drills and a rest, I think. Every month you'll lose 5 weeks of lifespan instead of 4. Which is like the best you can do. Or something like that. Or it's like every 8 you lose an additional one. Whatever it is, it's like not a huge drop. But you're not like constantly feeding them items. The items that are like really good for lowering fatigue are like extremely rare drops. So they're like not used at all. So you basically get the passives and then let it go. Which is a little bit less, you know, hands-on. But it's also nice that you don't have to feed your monster an item every week. The reason I'm cranking combo up at this point is that if we get another tiger, he'll inherent combo with the same skill level that it has currently. If you go from one main breed to another with a heart, like say, the way we got this guy is we went from Baku to Tiger, different main breed. He'll inherit the tech that has the most experience on it, but he won't inherit the levels. But if you go same main breed to main breed, so you feed a tiger heart to another tiger, he will get the one that has the most points in it as well. He'll get the one that has the most points in it with all those points, rather, I should say. So tiger combo's maxed out. It's as good as it's gonna get. As good as it gets. Starring Jack Nicholson, Greg Kinnear. Oh my god. Okay, I have a decision to make now. Why? Why can I only hold one orb? Why? You need to have taught it the move to pass down the points. I hate this, man. This does give me a chance to pivot if I really want to. Yeah, it's all the limes. This shit sucks, man. Whatever. I guess we're gonna have to throw an orb away. So what do you mean you have to have taught it the move to pass down the points? Like you can't inherit the move and then pass down the points. I had to like literally teach him with like the Firestone. Orbs were so hard to come by. The thing is that they're very easy to come by once you're in rank S. You can start getting them in rank C. I got one very early on in rank C. You need to use the Firestone, then use the heart. Ah, okay. That's cool. That's good to know. That's pretty handy. That's not too bad at all. But yeah, you start gaining ability. I don't know why I said it like that. You start gaining ability to get techs to get orbs once you hit rank C, and then after rank C, you like it goes up and up and up and up, and then at rank S, it's pretty simple. It's just a chance to get the orbs from these encounters. No, if you get this encounter, you get the orb. You're guaranteed it. The thing is, what you're looking for is a monster that is not from the locale. That's how you know you're going to get it. It's not any random encounter. It's a monster that specifically does not belong to the location that you're in. So when we got the green orb earlier, the jade orb, that was the plant from Takurama while we were in the jungle. And now we're fighting this guy, which is the hanger from Brillia while we're underwater. So, it's fun. Level 7 Tiger combo. That's nice damage. Crazy how complex these games are beneath the surface. They're pretty elegant. But then they do shit like this where they don't let you hoard items. Even being able to hold like 5, I think, would be okay. Oh, okay. Then give me an orb. What the fuck? Is it because I already have an orb? That's so weird. I'm baffled. What happened there? This game really hates me when I play it. I don't know how to react to that. Will it not give you an orb if you have another orb? No orbs? Nothing to ponder. Just beat Big Hand after living on grid for a full minute? That's pretty sick. We're Orbinless over here. It's Orbin time. That was, I've never seen that happen, but I do think it might have something to do with the fact we had an orb in inventory. If I had to guess. If I had to take a shot in John Dark, I would say it has something to do with the Jade Orb I got. Orbin times means something very different as someone who DMs Underdark adventures. Orbin is the drow word for spider. Yeah, but drows are dumb. Dude, my favorite bit of playing what is it, Baldur's Gate 3 is you fight the drow spider guy in the spooky underworld area, and you need a lantern to like get across, or you need some kind of like magic light source. And him and his group of marauders find you, and you can just convince him that you're his boss and that you're supposed to have his lantern. And he's like, oh, okay. And so he gives it to you and then instantly dies. It's like many like consecutive rolls you have to make, but it's just like, no, that belongs to me. It's like, okay. Guess I'll die now. I gotta go get the illustrious diamond or whatever it's called. I got one monster heart still. Dude, this is a crazy set of like, what do you call it? That's a crazy set of traits. Lightning Wisdom's really the main one. All but 2 of those are duds? Well, yeah, okay, so like Tough Skin is, you know, that's a thing. Ice Secrets is useless because there's no ice attacks. Hypotension is nothing. Snoring is nothing. Wind Secrets is probably not great. Lightning Wisdom is Secrets better than Wisdom? Wisdom's better, right? It's probably just Tough Skin and Lightning Wisdom that are the only ones. Secrets is better? Oh, really? Okay, so this is just a lot of stuff, but it's not actually that good. There's monsters from Monster Rancher 2 to 3 that they removed that you're still not over, like Arrowhead. Yeah, that's me with Nighton and Arrowhead and Bajarl never came back. And Zilla finally came back in line. So did Arrowhead. But like that doesn't really count. Metalner never came back. Hopper. Cyroller. There's a lot of cool monsters in 3. It just sucks that they got rid of a bunch of my favorites, you know? Wind Secrets and Lightning Wisdom would be my pick. They provide defense to their own stat, even though they don't get used for attacks. I mean, I do have this, right? Unless Thunder is different than Lightning. Kato's such a favorite. That sucks. Yeah, Kato never came back either. A lot of like really cool monsters were only in Monster Rancher 2. Were there any monsters that were only in Monster Rancher 3 that never made a return afterwards? I think every Monster Rancher 3 monster is in 4 as well, right? There's nothing I can think of except Octopi. Octopi was in 3, and then they're like, we'll put them in advance. And then that's it. Lightning, Thunder are the same. Man, I'm torn now. Hey, Kaizen, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm torn now. I guess those traits aren't actually that good, so it's fine. I can deal with it. Tough Skin on a defense monster that gets guard would actually be pretty solid, I think. Doodle's only in 1 and Advanced 2, yeah. What are some cool subbreeds for Niton? Metal Shell's my favorite. It's also the best one, so that works out. But that's the Niton Metalner. Bomb Kuken is cool. That's Niton... What's his name? Niton Mach. The tree. Clear Shell is a funny monster because its shell is not clear. The rest of its body is clear. That's the Niton Gel. Love Monster Rancher 3. I actually played Monster Rancher 3 way more as a kid because I found it easier for me to get into the higher ranks as I got older. I really do love 2 as well. Both games are good. Yeah, they're very different though. Like, I mean... We were just talking about that, how, like, from the outside, the games look identical. Like, if you don't know anything about the games, it's like, why would you, like, split hairs on this? Like, it's the same game. But they're very, like, significantly different in a lot of mechanical ways. I got hit. I'm still alive, though. We're doing okay. We got enough defense now. Metalner's definitely creeping in line, it seems. Yeah, they have a new Metalner that's, like, Metalner Plant. And he's, like a compost bin. He's like a recycling bin with like a plant growing out of it. Come on. Niton Bajarl and Niton Kato. Niton Bajarl is really cool. Alabia Niton. It's a good name. Wow, this is fucked up. Man's gonna Mosin all over me. Mosin on over. You know, sometimes it's like that. We did dodge this time. Okay, we hit once. And now we win. GG's. I don't have enough guts. We gotta use the small attack again. I swung. Shama shot. Okay, we got the hit. Now we're not hitting today. It's a no-hitting day. I like how this arena is very like similar to like the Pari Pari arena in 2. What does Dizzy do? Lowers opponent's speed. And I think arena movement speed. All of the status effects in this game are like kind of similar. Like they can lower speed or like damage dealt, damage received, arena movement speed, stun does all of that. Does 3 have any exclusive mons? Yeah, Octopi is the only in 3 and in nothing else. Wasn't a fan of the gel redesign in this game. It's very different, but I do think it's cute. It's got some of the best attacks in the game. It's hard to hate it. Yeah, so the strat with this guy is to use charge, get the dizzy proc, and then you go with the big one. Go with the Tiger Force. Once you've lowered their chance to dodge. Heaven Bolt. He keeps trying to hit me with the Solar Blade. That was before Pokemon 2. They stole that shit. There we go. Fuck it. We swing it anyway. Yeah, Gel Spa is an awesome move. Gel Missile is my favorite move in the game. Sword that pierces the sky. Yours is a sword that will pierce the heavens. I gotta watch Gurren Lagann again. I don't watch like a ton of anime. But I thought Season 2 of GL was like the funniest shit in the world because it's like a political drama now. I remember watching it for the first time a couple years ago being like, this is fucking insane. Why did they do this? There's an attack like that in FF8 called Blasting Zone. It's a pretty like common trope. Keep going, as in don't die immediately. It's pretty tired, I bet. Heaven Bolt always made me shit my pants when I played against this guy. He's fucking terrifying. We got hit by it earlier, even though, you know, I had like no chance to hit. They also redesigned Color Pandora in this game so they aren't as to face. They are for a couple of attacks, but they hang out side by side, which Color Pandora in this game is like the cutest a monster in any game has ever been. It's so funny. There's someone in my chat the other day being like, Color Pandora sucks in this game. And I'm like, you're fucking crazy. Hey, Devray, thank you for the follow. Look at this guy. This is the cutest thing ever. I don't know. I don't know what's happening there. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Don't worry about it. When they're on the ranch, they like walk around and they all stand on their hind legs and like do a little dance as they're walking. It's so cute. Season 2 GL is kind of funny because one of the inspiration for it was a scene in SRW OG2. What the fuck are you talking about? What does that mean? Where there's a plot point that's literally Alien didn't understand how sex works. You can't just use acronyms. After I say I don't watch a lot of anime. Dodging and blocking are mostly the same in this game. They're both speed-based. Yeah, blocking is not a mechanic in Monster Rancher. Why is Color Pandora's face so white? You can't just ask people why they're white. Super Robot Wars. Oh, okay. Yeah, my only like experience with Super Robot Wars is watching Bill Nihilist play. I was talking to him the other day. He was saying he was going to start streaming again. There's a blocking animation for some moves which confused me. It's really weird. I think that's probably one of the worst design choices in this game. Is just the ability to block attacks that like you can't block. Like, it's not a thing. You're dodging. Yeah, this is pretty good now. 48 damage for 50 guts. 16 crit. -2 hits. 24 withering. That's pretty solid. Our gains are pretty butt now, though. Oh. You hate to see it. He's, Canelo's at the end of his life. He's not going to be going much longer. That's okay, though. He can make us some money. We can, go win a Firestone. Oh. Okay. Before we go win a Firestone, though, I have this Jade Orb, right? Is there someone I should give the Jade Orb to? Let's look it up. We were talking about this the other day when we first started this build. I think if they did that because the moves have no feasible route to dodge without animating a crazy dodge pattern for some mons. I think that's exactly why they did it. But I feel like they are so creative with their choices for camera movement and like all that stuff in this series that I have faith that they could have figured it out, you know. Why isn't Mach in more games? Couldn't tell you. Okay. So, we are looking for anyone that can have a Jade Orb attack here. Not every monster can have a Jade Orb attack. And as you're seeing, lots of monsters don't. Zero Gravity moves kind of butt. Mine? We can do Intelligence Durahan. Oh my god. You know, it's probably not a terrible build. Except you're useless outside of slot 3. That's pretty funny. Telehan. Crit build Poncho? That's... Yeah, Blow Arrow is like his only good attack. Poncho is very funny. He's got this attack, Blow Arrow, 50% chance to stun. Or 50% chance to crit doing stun. -8 and 18 force for 27 guts. This is like Mochi Monster Rancher 2 level tech, and it's like one of his best techs. Poncho in this game is like actual garbage. He's so trash. And I love him anyway, but he's not good. The build with him is you probably get Cracker, Trumpet Rush, Heavy Attack, and Blow. He's cute. He is cute. They made a monster that's essentially an intelligence tank that focuses on withering and like status. And also he has one of the worst guts rates in the game. Octopi? No, Octopi can't get it. Thought Heavy Attack was goated. It's... What's really funny is in Monster Rancher 4, Heavy Attack is just called Gun. And I love that. But no, this is not worth its cost either. This is pretty bad. Go back to Ogyo. Go back to Hot Dog. You can make an entire orb build with Ogyo, and like it wouldn't be terrible. Torrent is one of the funniest moves, man. 10 force, 44 guts because it withers. Withering in this game is not great either, so I don't know what the point is there. Not getting a lot of orb action here. Zon. Dude, that's so funny that Farsight is also the Jade Orb. So if I wanted to make another Tiger with those traits, I could just give it the Zon one as well. Do Intelligence Zoom. Spiral is really awful though. But it's better than the Ogyo move that does the exact same thing. 47 Withering for 28 guts. 7 force. Baku? I mean, we just raised a Baku. Hanger? Hanger's like top tier. Hanger's got Rayfield, which is like the same move. Rayfield's only 88%. Excuse me, Lexi. Saying it was 100%. It's only 88. Still better than the 73 on my guy, but what are you gonna do? But yeah, there's not a lot here. Gel Swing. This is like, I don't even know if I've ever seen Gel Swing. Because why are you not getting Gel Spa and Gel Missile, right? 98% after radar. True. True, true. Joker. Joker gets Deathgate. The reason I'm trying to get someone else is because if I want to teach my tiger, well, if I want to give it the heart, I need to get rid of the orb first because I want to have a flare stone. Mogi learns the earth? What's Dragon's Jade Orb? I don't think it has one. Oh, it's zero gravity, yeah. Which is not a great attack. Naga? Bone Breaker. That's Jade Stone, though. Mochi? Mochi gets Mochiki, which is 24 cost for 22 force, 1 hit. I mean, it's worth it, but this is not like a Jade Orb attack. This is like a bit attack on half the monsters in this game. It's fucking, it's the exact same thing as this move. It's like 2 cost less for -3 hit. It's like basically the same attack. Monster Hunter 3 Gel is your favorite design? Mochiki is close though. That doesn't really change things. That doesn't make it better. Mosama and Mosama. These are all like puns, but they don't work in English. Golem's got 1,000 tons, which is, you know, diving press that doesn't hurt yourself. Olega Meteor, which is, I think, like quite literally like transliterated as like a meteor, but like, you know, it just doesn't work well. It's a pun that doesn't work again. W Chop, which is just supposed to be double chop. But what am I leaning towards? I actually don't know. My problem is I need to go get a flare stone before I give the heart of the tiger I currently have to the next tiger I'm raising. Orega Meteor. I am Meteor. Okay. I knew it was like a pun like that. Thank you for telling me the right words. Fuck, man. Yeah, I don't know. Spin upper? I don't like hair in this game, though. Gaitan. Gaitan gets Crane. Crane's a funny attack. It's the strongest. Does Lessie have one? Yeah, Lesion's got Submerge. But I already have a Lesion with Submerge. Raiden? It's really interesting because there's a Mew in the tournament coming up that has Catpool and Zap, and I think that's all it has. Catpool is a fucked up attack. Plus 20 hit for 37 cost is really, really good. Zap is also really good. But what's funny is this is like maybe not even Mew's best build. It's just that, you know, it's a good build. You can make an argument that Cat Fan is its best tech. And that, you know, you would get, I don't know, probably not 10-10. It's funny how 10-10 in, like, line is, like, a hit tech. And in this game, it's, like, very, very risky. You'd probably get something like Scratch. Or, like, something small to go with Cat Fan. You think the best way to raise a Psy Roller? It feels designed to be high risk, high reward. It kind of is. Everything on it's pretty big. Power Plant build with Chew. Plant's pretty fun. Flower Copter is a good tech too. Like, it's got 2 nukes. They're just both very inaccurate. Root Uppercut is not too bad either. Power Plant is so funny, man. Look at this shit. There might be something to that. Also, this Nun is really important because we found out things that don't have any type of attachment to them for a type, like there's no element, there's no physical in the damage calculation. This does extra damage if it doesn't have anything, so this 54 is actually much higher. Not a lot of attacks in the game have none. Very, very few. Color Pandora's got a bunch, though. Thundatter? We could always try another Color Pandora. But that doesn't help us out. Big Spin. Big Spin's pretty good at max level. It's like non-elemental in Final Fantasy, yeah. Do different regions, types of monsters affect their stat gains? That is correct, yes. I like how Color Pandora's got 2 intelligence attacks, and this is, like, in theory, a very, very powerful build. Because Black Hole drains life, and Meeting costs life to give you 50 guts. So basically, the plan would be you Meeting to go up to, like, max guts, and then you Black Hole to use that guts advantage to, like, boost your accuracy and damage and get your life back. And then you just do that over and over again. And if you're low on life, you can just use Meeting anyway, because it doesn't matter, to get extra guts, and then you drain life again. And you just do it over and over and over again, and that's the build. But I tried it, and the AI will never use Meeting. The AI is not programmed to ever use Meeting. So it's a really funny strategy that I think is really, really strong in theory, and it just would not ever work properly. It's so strong that Black Hole alone, when I entered him in the tournament, he lost every match, but every single round went 3-2 against him. So he won twice against every single one of his opponents with just a big life drain nuke. Which is so funny, because, like, that should not be enough to carry you. Intelligence Durahan would be funny. I don't know. I'm torn now, man. I think we just finish raising this monster and we figure it out after. He doesn't have a lot of time left. I'm letting him walk around on the ranch a little bit more. Just being a nice guy, you know? That's how I roll. I'm just a nice guy to my monsters. I definitely don't work him into the ground or anything. No, the stream popping off when we bring in the spreadsheets? Hell yeah. He's, like, actually beyond useless at this point, though. I could just dump the orb. I don't need to, like, go out of my way for it. The flare stone's coming up, so I think that's probably the play. I think I just sell the orb. I can always get it again later. I love how it's, like, so hard to find. It's only 1,000. Whatever. Okay, I'll take a grate. It's been a long time since we got a grate. Been a long time living with this. Been a long time since I felt so sick. No? No Alkaline Trio fans? It's okay. Put his heart inside Dober IT. Robo Canelo Cop Dog him. Oh my god. That'd be pretty funny. Okay, we're doing this tournament here, the Flarestone match. Hopefully he lives to that point. We can fight Ragnaroks again today. Should we try? I think we should try. Let's fight Ragnaroks. I can afford Beaming Rock now? Hell yeah. Thank you for letting me know. Let's go beat the big baddie. And then we'll come back. Are you going to... Oh, go for it, Flare. Yeah? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, then let's begin. Why? It was so fucked up. There's no reason for it to be like that. That's a mess? Yeah. He's a little bit stronger than me. You just gotta get out of slot 2. Is there a benefit to fighting Ragnaroks? You get to put a cool dragon in his place. Is that on the original hardware? I'm not playing on the original hardware, but yes, that is exactly the same. Yeah, like that. They could have just shown him getting out of the way of that. He didn't need to tank that hit. Tank the salamander. Can you raise that breed? No. Okay, that's good damage. Let's spend our guts here. I'll take the withering. He's not like getting withered. He's not dizzy anymore. We're in a good spot. Okay, I can run out the clock now. We win. GG's. Tiger combo animation so cool. Yeah, it's sick. Hell yeah. We didn't get a KO, but we did stall him out in a very funny way. Imagine that in MR3 PvP. Maybe if we ever get MR3 and 4DX. Yeah, that is the dream, right? Oh no, I must go to heaven now. Ragnarok's died on the way to heaven. It's unfortunate. He exploded into a firework. We did it, we won. Yeah, good work. You killed you killed my monster. Looks like it's still getting stronger. Not really. I would disagree with that. I think he's falling off pretty hard. It's full of energy, I bet. Just like Poochie? Just like Poochie. Whenever he's not on stream, everybody should be asking, where's Ragnaroks? Okay, we'll rest here. We'll do the Flarestone tournament, and then we'll get ready for our next doggy boy. A doggy-o. Flarestone match. Docket name 311. Kid named Finger. Can we win without having to fight anybody? Baltic just had to fight, eh? Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Looking at the Monster Baku, who has the anglerfish thing on his head, Electriel. Yeah, this game has really cool designs in it. And because it's cel-shaded, it's like a pretty timeless art style. I think it holds up really well. If this game came out today, I would be like, this is like a pretty good looking throwback game, you know? Like, it doesn't look like it is aged in a way that is like unacceptable. Like a medium poly type of game. Like, yeah, it's pretty cool. It still looks nice. Is Chef Duckin? Yeah, dude, the Duckin is so sick. The Chef Duckin's nice, but he's no hamburger. The Burger Duck is certainly something. Okay, we're gonna go buy the other pot, and then our next monster is going to be able to raise its stats a lot higher. Cooking, yeah. That duck is cooking. There's like legitimately so many good ones. The poncho, the desert poncho, not poncho. Desert poncho is pretty nice. In the little cup, but the desert suzerain, Senyorin, is. Do I just raise a Senyorin? Senyorin is like such a peak design. People love to say, "Oh, that shit's peak," and it's like, no, you're stupid. That thing is like okay. The golem tree that looks like it has an afro, yeah. But Senyorin is like train him. I'm not even gonna say that on stream. It's not a slur because, you know, or it's not intentionally a slur, I should say. I would have to name him something. What would I name him? Umbreon. Name him Brownie? Oh my god. Senyorin named Santeria. You know, I don't want to offend anybody, but I've already come up with the perfect Senyorin name, and it will never be beat, and it's simply Taco Bell. You'll never, like, nobody will ever come up with a better Senyorin name than that. It's actually the best name. It's like, literally, that's the meta. That's the tier 0 name for Senyorin. I got a fish! Oh, sick. Okay, so we got an accessory. That's the first tiger accessory I got. Burrito Boy? You don't have enough letters for that. You only got 8 letters. Aquabit. Ooh. Tomato, tomato, tomato. Strictly speaking, you have 12, but you need cheat engine? Okay, that's fair. Taco Bell is too long? Yeah. Ah, my intelligence went up. Wunderbar. I like how there's all these cool designs, and I chose Tiger but red. Like, he literally looks identical to normal Tiger. When Taco Bell hits him with a cover hit, we call it a crunch wrap. Oh my god. That's a wrap. You can stretch it to 16, but plus 12 breaks text boxes. Burrito? Burrito does work. Burrito would be a good name, but it's... like, Taco Bell is the perfect name. Red makes the tiger go faster. That's true, he's got speed holes. Okay, let's go to the store. Oh yeah, I have just enough. For the beaming rock. Okay, I'm gonna be ultra broke after this. But we got it. Okay. Let's put the fish on him. Once it bites you, it won't let go. Okay, cool, man. Happy for you. Well, we might as well. There's a lot of accessories in this game. Look at him go. That's awesome. I'm happy. There's no point in doing more tournaments at this point. I mean, actually there is, because otherwise I'm going to be super broke for the next monster, so... Tail attacks do more damage now. A lot of the accessories do have effects like that. I gotta buy the crown. Goat, you were hosting a big tournament? It's true. Goat big tournament. Next tournament Goat hosts has to just be called Goat Big Tournament. Molfa D's nuts. Damn, me and my newfound fishy friend gonna beat your ass. He's trying to spa me. Next one's probably Extra Life again. Nice. Yeah, I have to set up a fund for MS Society, and then we'll figure something out, and we'll... maybe that'll be the... what I do for... what do you call it? October. For the marathon, or whatever, the blindfold, or whatever I decide to do. Do I survive it this time? I do survive it this time. We're in there. Yeah, you're so dead, brother. Should have killed me when you had the chance. Jell's eyes being a dense part of its body like its core is crazy. It's pretty funny. Tiger combo reference to the card game? Maybe. If you finish the regional tournaments, maybe instead of the grapple at Goat, you could just call that one Goat Bigger Tournament. Yeah, because we had, what, Melee at Morks, and then we never did another one. That was like 2 years ago. Oh, the signups for Monster Rancher 3 are going to go live. Probably not tomorrow, because I won't have time. But soon, like this week. It's pretty tired, that's okay. We're just hanging out, getting a couple of extra stats, and making as much money as we can. Fighting around the world, making movies, making songs. God, these stat games are rough. Still need to try and emulate. I don't know if I can manage to make a guy for it, but still worth setting it up for next time. I mean, it doesn't take long. It's pretty quick to raise a monster for this game, if you're not like trying to super no life the build. Another great. Excellent. Great job. Sorry, register Shwoopo. Shwoopo. I'm incredibly excited for this tournament. Oh, you know who I didn't check? I didn't check Momo. Momo doesn't have a Jade Orb. It's unfortunate, but it doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't even matter. Momo's got some pretty cool attacks. Full is pretty fun. I can't... What does leveling up full do? Is it more life recovery? Yeah, Raid's a pretty funny attack. Soundwave? Nah, probably wouldn't get that. Probably just get Machine Gun. Machine Gun and full. It seems like a pretty funny build. You always felt like it lacked difficult endgame fights. Monster Rancher 2 always had some hard fights in the late game you could do at this point. Right, but to be fair, it kind of gets to the same point in all the games where you just roll the game and you start doing the tournament's endgame for money and nothing else. Anybody who has like a sufficient level of like understanding of the games can like blow through them super easily. Spike and Spin Crush are good. Right, but I was thinking of an intelligence build. Okay, so now that I have both, what is the main training schedule? Is it like still just 2 of these heavy drills? But I just lose less lifespan for doing it? So look at the Mons, it shocks me Zon don't have fast guts rate. Yeah, it's more of like a... I think the idea is that it just kind of like picks its spot to hit. How many types of stats in this? What do you mean? Like 5. It doesn't have skill. The reason I'm not worried about like lowering speed is because speed will be pretty easy to raise on a Tiger. So it not being maxed, me not getting the biggest bonus possible from speed is not like a big deal. Me getting additional points in power and defense is probably a lot better. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but Metal Shell's in the Anniversary Ranch in line. Yeah, I saw that, where they have all the different Metal Nurse subs. There's like Metal Shell and Metal Glay and Astro. Aw, he died! My boy died. Okay, once you've got one accessory for a monster, you can put them on all other monsters, right? It's not like I need to buy a crown for every single monster. So, you know, my Tiger died in a really awful position. It's pretty grim. But the fish... Oh no, don't show him like that. Oh, fuck. But the fish I can just give to the next one, right? This is Canelo's heart. You're gone, Canelo. Yes. It's sad we can't see Canelo anymore, but if we keep on brooding, blah, blah, blah. Do you want to save Canelo's last victory data versus data? Yeah, sure, why not? It'd be interesting to see how he does against, like, Forest B. Who I think is just, like, a better monster than him, to be completely honest. Assuming it's not genus locked, you can freely equip accessories once purchased unlocked. Okay, thank you. Monster Hunter 2 death animation is so devastating. It's so crazy to me that in Monster Farm 2, they were like, let's make them have, like, sound effects when they die, like death cries. And then in 2, like in Rancher 2, they're like, that's pretty grim. Let's get rid of that shit. Okay, I kind of like Rylon. And I kind of like Dober. But I think Dober is not going to be able to have the fish. They kept Mox animation as is. That was a bit too dark. Waterproofing? He doesn't have the other attacks I want, but they're pretty easy to get. Cool and fast footwork. Cool. Sharp horns. Sharp horns might be good. I assume that's, you know, the headbutt attacks. Like Tiger Charge. Do more damage. Maybe we go with Rylon. It's about to be born. Okay, we need a name for him, though. This animation is pretty cool, too. The boop. I skipped the first half of it. What a good-looking monster. I'm gonna name him Blindy. I don't know what to call him. Longhorn? Howler? Horn Daddy? He's got a boomerang head. What if we call him Boomer? Horn Dude? Horn Dude and Horn Guy? Banana? None of Tiger's moves count as using the horns? I hate that. Alright, well, do we still want to use him? How does the fucking headbutt not count as using the horns? Oh my god. That's insane. Masamune. Popeye. Having a monster die when I played as a child in the 90s didn't feel good, with Colt crying her eyes out and everything. Thanks, game, for making me feel like a fuck up. Yeah, I felt real bad. Boomerang's what I was thinking of, too, but... Why Popeye? Boomhorn? Boomhauer? You know, dang old Moss Rancher. Boom Howler? I wish that would fit. You hear the Monster Rancher 2 death song in your head so vividly? Bum, 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 bum. Dingo. And Boom H. I actually just got the OG Monster Rancher 2 OST, like on CD. I got a name. What about this? Okay. What are we gonna do? Let's see our monster. First things first. We gotta put a fish on him. Alright. Step 1 done. And now... let's go back to goat. No baby-sized monsters? Not really, no. Not in this game. Okay, so this guy starts with Tiger Spike and Tiger Charge, which somehow does not use his horns, I guess. Okay, whatever. Whatever. That makes me sad. But we're going into August. Oh, perfect. This like worked out like literally perfectly. So here's something I can do. We can raise him for 1 week. We'll do something light because he's not gonna succeed. Ah, we did it. All right. He's perfect. Time to submit him to the tournament. It's pretty good. I like how in Monster Rancher 2, when you combine, they are grateful so there's no complications with the birth. I'm glad if it's trouble-free birth. I'm glad there is no pregnancy issues. Okay, so very first thing we're going to do here is we're going to go talk to a big seahorse. Beaclon and Zoom? Well thought out game. The fact that he's inborn with it is crazy. We're gonna get the Lord to teach us some stuff. I think this is the only guy in the game, other than the snakes, that wasn't like another monster. Like, you have the Jill. You have... Maybe it's only... You have the Jill and the ape, that's it. There's only two. Is this that game's Undine? No. Okay. What? It's the wrong fucking attack. I need the Jade Stone. Oh, I'm dumb. Whatever. It's stupid. I'm dumb. It's not even the right item. Whatever. Let's get rid of Tiger Spike. It's fine. No, it's... The reset's not worth it. I'd have to go back, like, super far. It just means that I'm not going to be able to give him the heart for a little while. And so that's literally all it means. It's not that important. I thought we were going to be able to give him the heart right away, level it up so we have like a max level, what do you call it? So we would have a max level Tiger combo already, but it's fine. We'll have to wait a little bit. We have to go get the Jade Stone. Oh, we got the double noisy glitch. So this guy, the camera has to like populate this somewhere, right? And so there's a second camera here, and it's showing it right here. Most of the time he's off of screen, so you can't see him. But in this one, I think there's like one or two other areas. Sometimes you can actually see him if you approach it from the right angle. How long do you think I'm going to keep going? Probably like 10 minutes. Not too long. This is a pretty cool tiger. I like the big horns. Even if he doesn't do any extra damage with them. All the Lord monsters fighting a brawl. Who's winning? Betting on the monkey? The monkey, I think, you know, he's got the upper body strength. The Jill is kind of like the monkey, except shorter arms. So he doesn't have the reach advantage there. The monkey beats him. Seahorse can only live underwater, so that's probably not great for him. The floating two-headed snake? I don't know what his tech is. He just like can like fly over and strangle you, I guess. That might beat the monkey. The monkey might be able to rip him in half, though. And then you got the big mole with the mushroom on his head. And I don't think he's beaten anybody. I don't think he's ever been in a fight before, if I'm being honest. I don't think he knows how to throw a punch. And then, yeah, so those are the 5. I think a monkey's winning. We'll go to the forbidden corner. We like never look over here. So I don't think there is anything over there. It's like a big dead end. It's just this corner, right? Yeah. Moles are tough. Ever seen Rossetti? No, because I'm not a cheater. You tried to trick me into admitting I reset my Animal Crossing farms, but I did not. I did not. Mogi's a little mole and he won a tournament. He's a little bit different though. He's got the power of music on his side. No, I ran out. Counterpoint, the mole is actually really knowledgeable about fighting. That's how he teaches moves. But wouldn't that only make him as knowledgeable as everyone else? Like it's not an inherent advantage he has. He didn't like that. He's got a fish on his tail. I still can't believe we fucked that up. We got the funny Thunder Bash move. Look at him doing a little grin. Shut up, Tiger. I don't want that freaking attack. It even says Jadestone. I'm just incredibly stupid. Okay, when's the Jadestone tournament? We won't be able to do it for a while. Oh, it's literally coming up. Maybe we can do it with one of the frozen monsters we have. We can take out Hot Dog. Clean up. Sacrifice one season. We can sacrifice one season of bad stat gains for our skill training in the Noisy Hall. Give any god a rock and they'll teach you MMA. That's kind of how this game works. You gave a stone to a seahorse and he's like, you now know how to use lightning powers. Mole is Mr. Miyagi. Mole is Mr. Mole-agi. That's not even clever. I'm sorry. I'm just saying things that sound similar. He's not failing at all, though. I'm liking this. I'm happy for him. Wonder if I should be doing speed right now. Chicken Festa's coming up. Let's, speed lowers power here, though? Okay, we're moving. Nah, we'll just keep doing power for now. Give him the bone-in meat. You know, you didn't like the peach last time, but it did set up our nutrients to be super good for the meat this time. Working marketing with those word mashing skills. We need more dynamism in our paradigm. It's not proactive enough. Tiger's in need of a haircut? I think he's doing fine. He heard you. He heard you. Come on, man. Come on, man. Want to say something to him? Keep at it, brother. Seems a little tired, I bet. Okay, let's go get the stone. And then teach him an attack. Oh, it's no, because I'm not going to be able to teach him the attack right away. It's fine. We're not going to be able to do all the fun stuff I want to do. So I think I'll probably raise this guy off stream a little bit. We'll raise him on stream as well, but you know, it won't be the be-all end-all. But this does seem like a good point to call it for the night, because it's going to take like half an hour to do anything. Okay, let's see what we can raid. It was a fun stream, thanks guys. I was pretty low energy, but it was a lot of fun. A bunch of people streaming. Anyone playing Monster Rancher though? That's more important. No one has ever played Monster Rancher. Anyone playing Monkey Puncher? That would be fucking crazy. There's two guys named Monkey Muncher. There's Monkey Muncher 6, Monkey Muncher 8, and Big Monkey Muncher. I think we're just gonna raid a friend. You just follow through on the raid, get some free channel points. I'm gonna basically say hi and then go to sleep. So don't feel like you need to stick with them. Watch the whole thing. Everyone understands. Who's, hey, Daph's playing something. Let's go say hi to Daph. Okay, hope you guys have a fun time. I got some family stuff to do the rest of this week and then a lot of work this weekend, but I'll see you guys Monday. We have Loser Stays On. Don't forget about it. I'm going to be bugging people in the Discord about it, but it's a pretty fun and interesting idea for a tournament. If I do say so myself, I am a little bit biased in that, but either way. I'm rambling now, so I'm going to go get some sleep. See you guys. Thanks for tuning in.